Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna be
Gosh, something wrong here.
Today I'm gonna be giving y'all a new story time. I think the last time I made a story time was probably a year ago when I was hearing footsteps in my bedroom. I was probably just hearing stuff, but I like to welcome you guys back to a story time, and I'm gonna be giving y'all an authentic story time because I never really get a chance to talk like, you know, like a person, not like this acted way of like, welcome to my green screen, welcome to this is what we're doing today. No, today we're gonna be giving you, well, I'm gonna be giving you an authentic story time. And this is the time I auditioned for Disney Channel. I know, never in my life would I have had thought that I would ever be doing that and to even get the chance to do that, but I auditioned, and it sounds weird, but I guess I'll get into the story time in a little, but I need you guys to stay updated with me by subscribing to this channel, liking this video if you do enjoy it, and comment any other video ideas you would like me to make. And well, yeah, feel free to watch the rest of the video, and let's get on to it. So this time that I auditioned for Disney Channel, it literally was 7 years ago. Wait, no, I was 7 years. I'm about to be 18 in like 6 days. But when I auditioned, it was kind of random. So the year before I had actually gone to Disney with my family, it was like some prize that my mom won. Well, my mom had gotten on, well, she was just driving like right after work, and she heard on the radio station, because our radio station usually promotes what's going on, and back then, well, like, you would get your news on the radio station as you're driving. Well, she had won some tickets where we got free entry into auditioning, because I don't even know how the whole process was. I mean, once again, I was 7 years old, but the whole process, you needed like an entry ticket, or you had to like register, well, whatever. The whole deal was that she got 2 free entries, and it was me and my brother. So when we went, obviously I was excited. I was a 7-year-old. I told everyone I was gonna be on Disney Channel, literally everyone. Like, I remember being in class and everyone, I was asking my brother if he had any friends who had auditioned to Disney Channel before, and he said one of his friends had made it before, but he never aired on any of the shows. Like, they just never aired the show that he acted in. It was a whole different story, but let's talk about the actual audition. So the day of, I think it was like a summer, it was held, the whole auditioning was held at a hotel. But the thing is, we weren't too common with what was even going on. Turns out it was like this fancy hotel. We ended up on the wrong side of the city. So we ended up getting to this Hilton, because Hilton are usually nice hotels. And we were lost, first of all, so we just went into the lobby like if we were about to like get a room or something. But we asked them like, hey, we're here auditioning for Disney Channel, whatever. We get there, and I'm gonna call them agents because I'm not really sure what they were. But when we get there, there was this guy. He was like, what are you guys doing? He was like, I just closed the doors. Like, it was like this whole, it was like a room. And he was like, I just closed the doors. He was like, here's your script. He was like, it was a room filled. Like, it was a filled. Like, this room was filled. We get there, and he was just pretty much lecturing us on why we got there late. We missed out on some information. He was like, here's the script. He was like, be ready. He was like, just go over it and whatever. So the whole thing was, some person started speaking. We were like in the back. We were barely even able to see what was going on. We just saw the huge crowd of people. Well, we finally were able to find out what was going on. We went in, like, we were still in line. I don't even, like, I'm trying to remember this because once again, I was 7 years old. Like, how am I supposed to remember something from that long ago? But we entered, and there was like 3 tables, like 3 judging tables, and there was like 3 different lines. Like, how can I explain? Like, this is a judging table, and this is the line back here. Another judging table, and then this is the line over here. Another judging table and another line. So you're pretty much auditioning in front of a lot of people. So it's kind of embarrassing, first of all, because like, it's just a little room. Well, not a room. Like, you just had a little bit of space to audition to the judges. Like, it wasn't anything private like I think a proper audition should be held. So the whole thing was that they're pretty much promoting Disney Channel. They're saying like, are you ready to be the next actor? Are you ready to be the next Disney Channel star? At my age, who wouldn't want to be the next Disney Channel star? So you were just hearing people singing, acting. You would hear the dramatic drama kids being like, Ophelia, or you would hear them singing like all whatever. Most of the people sang like super bad, but I wasn't there to judge. I was just there to do my audition. And get this, I have no acting experience, nothing. We literally just went in to see what was going on. So whatever, me and my brother were gonna act together. We were gonna, if I remember correctly, we were doing a scene, like if I was like the whole scene was like, my brother was a stranger that I passed by in the park. Like we were just strangers and we passed by each other from the park, whatever. I just remember me doing a Harry Potter accent when I actually got to like do our part of auditioning. So when I got there, I remember being like, hello, like, you know, because I got it from other people that were auditioning. I was trying to do my best, but obviously I guess I didn't. So we ended up acting, and then from there we literally just walked out. Like that was it. Like they just said thank you, you guys could continue, and we left. So after that, literally the next day we get a call from one of the people from what's it called? We ended up getting a call from one of the people there because while we were waiting in line, my mom was signing some forms. I'm guessing with our information. I'm not completely sure. But the next day they called us. They're like, hey, like we really liked your kids. We would like to bring you in for a little meeting. They're like, if you could come talk to us and we'll give you more information on how to continue the process of making them the next Disney Channel star. Obviously, this sounds so manipulative. Like the whole process, like everything was just like, are you ready to be the next Disney Channel star? Whatever. We get to the Hilton. We run into a family member. Never even knew she worked there. Well, we get there. We enter the room. It was kind of scary because, like, literally, I'm not even kidding. The guy looked like Donald Trump. Like, I didn't even know who Donald Trump was at the time. But, like, now that I'm looking back, like, he looked like Donald Trump. Like, I was scared. So we went in, like, it was like a suite. Like, a full-on suite. Like, you went in and it was like an office and everything. I was like, whoa. First of all, I'm too poor for this. But as we went in, we sit down and the guy, he just flat out, he literally just laid out some papers and he was like, look, these are the packages that we have. It'll be $1,000 for an agent, $2,000 for acting class, another $500 for a lawyer, and then another $500 for travel. If I did my math correctly, that's supposed to equal out to $5,000. So it was $5,000 per for me and my brother, like each. It was $5,000 each. So my mom turned around and was like, what the freak? We're like, okay, how authentic is this? I was like, how are we supposed to find this agent? How are we supposed to find this lawyer? Like, first of all, it sounded like so much going on because it was like, how, like an agent, like what does an agent even do? Like, I don't know. Like, I now know how agents work and everything. Like, at the time, I didn't know what that meant. Like, how do you work with an agent? How do you pay them? Whatever. Up front, they wanted us to give a down payment of $1,500. And from there, we would continue monthly payments. But it was so sketchy. Like, even as a 7-year-old, like, who literally has no concept of, like, actual real world situations, like, money obviously never means anything to a 7-year-old, but it just seemed very sketchy. Like, for a 7-year-old to say that, now that's just a problem because you should feel welcomed. But the guy was like, if you don't get any of this, you're not going to be able to audition or continue with the process of becoming the next Disney Channel star. And my mom was just like, you know what, let me talk with my husband. My dad gives no shits, but he was just like, my mom was just like, let me just talk it over with my husband and I'll get back to you because I need to sit down with them. My mom didn't even care. She heard $5,000 and she was out. But overall, we never heard from them again. We never saw anyone from the Valley that wasn't on our audition thing that actually advanced to go on Disney Channel. Like, it was just like this whole scam. I sincerely think the whole thing was a scam. But once again, it was something that happened in the Valley, so probably it was a scam and we just didn't know it. But it was like this full-on thing, and I'm sure you had to pay. The only reason we went was because my mom won the tickets on a radio station. So it was like a whole show, and well, yeah, I kind of wanted to give you guys that little story time that I once auditioned for Disney Channel. Because, I mean, it doesn't feel like a legit audition. Even though it didn't feel like a legit audition, like, I'm happy that I'm able to say that. Because, I mean, Disney Channel is a big company. Like, especially back then. Because, like, now it's like, whatever, since like everyone's just using technology, watching YouTube, like no one even watches real TV anymore. But at the time, that's when Zack and Cody was playing Wizards of Waverly Place. Like, imagine that would be an ideal dream. Like I never even thought of like actually that being a job. Like I just sincerely didn't know how much work actually goes into being an actor. But once again, you're little and we just didn't have the money to do that. So obviously I couldn't continue or find out if this was actually a scam or not. So yeah, that was my Disney Channel audition experience. I wish to one day be able to go through that again, but a legit audition and probably go through some lines. I don't even know how to properly audition. Like I really don't. Like I just watch YouTube videos and make me YouTube videos. I don't even know what else you're actually supposed to do. But yeah, seriously, thank you for sticking by that little story that I just made. But if you guys are hoping to be on Disney Channel or hoping to be the next big thing, it's probably a scam. Don't trust things. It might lead you into some dangerous situations, so don't believe every single thing you see on the internet or on a flyer, because what we had done seemed very sketchy. But apart from that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I never really had a story time, so I'm not really sure how this went. But if you guys did enjoy, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment down below with some other video ideas. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video, or maybe on my birthday, because I don't even know when I'm gonna film again. I don't even have content to make anymore, especially now that we're in quarantine. So what can you do? But apart from that, guys, stay safe, stay positive, and enjoy your quarantine. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. So right now I have the elotes cooking and I have the weenies with bacon cooking, and I'm about to make the tamarindo candies with tamarindo and lemon. This is how we're gonna be making our tamarindo candies. We're gonna use this little airhead Skittles and then the tamarindo, and then we'll put the limon right now.